When using APA format for a paper, you'll be required to cite the original sources of any outside information you include. This is to give credit to the original authors and to avoid plagiarism. This video demonstrates how to create a legal citation for a Supreme Court case using APA 7 style. You'll learn how to create a reference list entry and how to create your in-text citation from entry. Your reference list entry for a Supreme Court case must include name versus name, this is the title or name of the case, volume number, the volume numbers of where the case has been published, U.S. Supreme Court cases are published in United States reports, page number, this is the first page where the case information is found, year, this is the date of the decision, and URL, optional, this is the URL from which you've retrieved the case information. The template for the information you'll include in your references list looks like this. Next, we'll talk about in-text citations. Just as a reminder, there are two different types of in-text citations, narrative and parenthetical. Let me explain the difference. You use a narrative citation when you incorporate the source information into the text of your paper. In that case, you would use the name versus name format in your paper and then include the year in parentheses immediately after the case name. On the other hand, you would use a parenthetical citation when you don't include the case name in the narrative flow of your paper. In that case, you include in parentheses the case name, name versus name format, a comma, and then the year. Parenthetical citations can appear either within or at the end of a sentence. If it's at the end of a sentence, put a period after the end parentheses. Here are templates from information from the source used in your text. These are in-text citations. Unlike other reference types, the title or name of a court case is not italicized in the reference list entry, and it is italicized in the in-text citation. Also note, some court decisions are reported in multiple places, which is called a parallel citation. When a work has parallel citations, include all the citations in your reference list entry. Existing legal citations generally include these already, so no additional searching is necessary. For example, a search done on the internet for Brown versus Board of Education brought up this page. From this web page, it is necessary to locate this information and write it in the same order and format. Name versus name, volume number, U.S., page number, year in parentheses, and URL. Name versus name is Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka. Volume number is 347. U.S. lets us know that this has been published in United States reports. Page number is 483. Year is 1954. And the URL is https://www.oyez.org/cases/1940-1955/347 US 483. Therefore, the complete citation is written as follows. When you reference this case in the body of your paper, here are two ways you may write your in-text citations. A parenthetical citation with Brown versus Board of Education, 1954 in parentheses, and a narrative citation, Brown versus Board of Education in the text of your paper and 1954 in parentheses. If you have a U.S. Supreme Court case without a page number, include 3 underscores instead of the page number in the reference list entry. Here's an example. More examples of legal cases can be found on pages 357 to 361 in the Publication Manual, 7th edition. In APA style, most legal materials are cited in the standard legal citation style used for references across all disciplines. You can consult the Blue Book, A Uniform System of Citation, to learn more. Copies are on reserve at the library's circulation desk and at reference, and are not available online. The Legal Information Institute at Cornell Law School provides free guidance on legal citations at www.law.cornell.edu. Here are some common legal reference abbreviations. If you have more questions, please ask a Columbus State Reference Librarian. Contact information to chat, email, or call us is at library.cscc.edu/home. Thanks for watching.